So, you're a teacher who wants to give your students much more vocabulary practice as homework, provide quality study for your students beyond simple rote memorization, and use a system that allows you to easily check on students' progress? This video will show you how easy it is to get started on the Praxis Ed system. First, make a teacher's account. Teacher's accounts are always free and only take about a minute to set up. Select I am a teacher and go to the sign up page. Create your user ID and password and enter your email. On the language options, if you're a teacher of Korean or Japanese students, select the native language of your students. Otherwise, simply select the third option. Now your account has been created. Sign in and, if you'd like, read over the welcome page. Now let's take a few moments to make a class for your students. Press the Create a New Class button on the welcome page. If you want to come back here later, you can also choose Classes under the Teachers section of the menu on the left. This screen shows the minimum information needed to get a class started. First, give your class a name and select the start and end dates. Then create an enrollment code. This is the code that your students will use when they join the site. When they enter this code, they will automatically be registered in your class. Now your class has been created. You can edit the course details by clicking on the class name and then on Edit Class Options. Here you can come back any time and change the settings for your class. There are two things here that you might want to look at right away. The default study list for classes is our Praxis University 1 list, which focuses on academic vocabulary. If you'd like to select a different study list for your students, you can do that here. At any time later, you can also change the study lists for individual students or even for the whole class. Once students are enrolled, change their study lists on the admin page in the Teachers section of the menu. You also might want to change the class goals. Here you indicate how many vocabulary sessions you would like your students to do over the course of the class. In most cases, we recommend that students do 3 to 4 sessions per week. On the average, sessions take about 20 minutes to complete, giving them a weekly total of about an hour of vocabulary homework. For a 16-week class, that's a total of about 50 sessions. Adjust this number according to your particular needs. Keep in mind that the absolute maximum the site allows is 6 sessions per week. Students will see a progress meter every time they sign in, reminding them of how well they are progressing towards the class goals. Okay, save your changes, and the class is all ready to go. The final step is to give your students registration information and the enrollment code. On the class options screen, there is a button which allows you to print a small handout that you can give to your students. It has the website address, your enrollment key, and some easy instructions on joining the site. Students can now enter the class and simply follow the vocabulary study program. The last thing we'd like to cover is how to check on your students' progress. In the menu under Teachers, choose Progress Reports. Then click on Basic next to the name of your class. This will give you the basic information about your students' progress. You can see how many sessions your students have completed. If you'd like more information on your students' work, you can look at some of the other reports. For example, clicking on Time Details will give you detailed information on how much time each student is spending on the site, on each session, and on each different type of exercise. The Summary Report page is another feature you might want to check every now and then. The Summary Report will let you know if some of your students might need special attention. There are 5 charts displayed here. Students who haven't been on the site in a while, students finishing their sessions very quickly or very slowly, students making a lot of mistakes, and students frequently using the hint button without even trying to solve the exercise. None of these conditions is a problem in itself, but in some cases they can alert the teacher that a particular student is studying at the wrong level or needs some other kind of special attention. Click on the orange question mark icon for more information on the meaning of these charts. Although we provide a lot of detailed statistics, it's generally enough just to know whether the students are keeping up with their vocabulary homework. The 1 session per day limit prevents students from cramming and ensures that they get regular, consistent vocabulary practice. If you have more questions, please see our FAQ. And of course, your enquiries are always welcome.